What's the worst thing that ever happened at your kid's daycare? I used to love picking up my daughter Amanda from daycare because she'd always run to me with some new art project or story about her friends. But one Friday I noticed she could barely keep her eyes open when I arrived. The teacher cheerfully told me Amanda had another allergic reaction, and they'd given her Benadryl just like my allergy plan said. Since that was the third reaction that week, I didn't think too much of it until my sister came over that weekend and watched Amanda race around. She told me she'd never seen her with so much energy. I almost laughed it off, but it hit me that Amanda was only tired on weekdays. I checked my calendar where I'd been tracking her reactions. 47 in 3 months, all weekdays, 0 on weekends. On Monday, I called the director about Friday's reaction. She said Amanda's face flushed after eating crackers, so they gave her Benadryl. I mentioned Amanda ate the same crackers at home and was fine. She paused, then said, daycare environments can trigger sensitivities. Something felt off about her response, so I asked to see Amanda's daily logs from the past month. She told me they were being digitized and weren't available right now. When I tried an early pickup Tuesday, they said Amanda was napping and couldn't be disturbed. I was so suspicious I started tracking when she was alert versus drowsy. The pattern was obvious. Every reaction happened between 12:30 and 1 p.m., right before nap time. 2 weeks later, I ran into another parent who dropped her son off at the same daycare. Her name was Paula. I asked her if her son seemed tired after daycare. Her face went pale. She confirmed what I already knew. We compared notes right after. Her son had daily reactions too. Same exact timing. Then she pulled out her phone and showed me her son's allergy form. The handwriting was identical to Amanda's form. We spent the next hour piecing it together. 8 out of 12 toddlers in the classroom had allergies. All of them developed these allergies after starting at this daycare. All reactions happened right before nap. It was clear from there. They were giving our kids substances to make nap time easier. Paula and I sat there in silence for a moment, thinking about how we'd be signing permission slips for them to drug our babies. The guilt ate away at me, so I told her we had to tell the other parents. She agreed. So a couple days later, we held a meeting in Paula's living room and told the 8 families. One mom broke down crying when she realized her son's speech delays might be connected. Another dad stood up shouting that he was going to sue them into bankruptcy. Most parents just sat there in shock trying to process it. Once we pulled ourselves together, we filed a complaint with the licensing board. During the inspection, the director seemed nervous but cooperative and provided documentation showing legitimate allergy symptoms for each child. I started doubting myself because Amanda was sleeping better at home and seemed happier. Maybe we'd overreacted. But then I got a call from an unknown number. It was from a former employee who'd quit 6 months ago, and she said she needed to talk to me about the daycare. We met at a park the next morning, and what she told me made me sick. The daycare wasn't just using Benadryl for nap time.